chubby girl in the world, and this is Sunday Style Guide. Today, we're going to be talking about how to steal your style from an Instagrammer. So if that sounds interesting to you, stick around. So I picked out seven different things from Instagram where I feel like the style choices are very aesthetically pleasing. They're also a very cohesive aesthetic. So I really love when somebody kind of takes a theme and like runs with it instead of sort of trying to push a bunch of things together. There is one kind of eclectic style that I think works really well, but for the most part, I feel like if you're gonna go glam, go glam. If you're gonna go grunge, go grunge. If you're like glam grunge, like I don't feel like, I mean, it could work, but I just feel like it doesn't work as well. And you'll see what I mean in just a second. So this first look is from at Simply Shawn, Shalonda. And this is actually a paid partnership with someone, but this jumpsuit is, it's not really, so we know how I feel about jumpsuits, but this isn't really about the jumpsuit. This is about having like a monochromatic look with a beautiful accent piece. So if you look, like she is just head to toe pink. She's head to toe pink, and it is beautiful because it is going, it is contrasting with her gorgeous Nubian skin, and her hair looks amazing. And just this whole vibe, it is like she's a jet setter on her way to her private jet. Like she looks very, very luxe. So if you wanted like casual luxe, this is the look you would go for. I also noticed that her lip gloss matches her purse, which is, I think, so cute. I think it's so cute. I love her purse. I love her shoes. She's gone, that's the only really pattern thing she's done. So if you go very, very simple with your look, you can have a much more patterned or much more kind of unique accessories. So she's got leopard print heels on and a very sparkly kind of like almost suitcase like a hat box purse, and gold gloss and gold nails and some gold hoops. And you would think that that would be, I would think if I was putting that together, like, oh, this is too much gold, but on her, it works perfectly. So if you have a darker skin tone, having like a monochromatic look with golden accents or like a metallic accent, it would look amazing. And like she's got gold eyeshadow on too. So I would say that if you're someone of even like a medium to deeper skin tone, this is going to be a really flattering look. You might want to think more about the sort of color combinations and choices if you are lighter skinned, just because it can be a little bit overwhelming on someone, and it can actually make you look sort of hollow cheeked and not necessarily, you know, you might not glow as much as somebody with if you choose very specific colors. So if you're very light and pale and blonde, choosing like a gold or a like a beige color or something like that as a monochromatic look, it might make you look washed out. But if you choose like a jewel tone color, like a green or a blue or something like that, it might go really, really well. So just keep that in mind when you're doing that. But this is, so the way you could, if you didn't like jumpsuits like I did, but you wanted to take this monochromatic look, you could do a set, like a pantsuit set. Or you could also, say you wanted to break up the top and the bottom a little bit more, you could do a very textured top and then a much more flowy bottom. And you could, but in the same color wheel, in the same color range, so you could do that as well. This is the eclectic look I was talking about. This is Tara, I think I'm saying this right. Tara So Extra. Oh, that's so cute. Tara So Extra. Okay, I get it. I get it. So she reminds me of, I don't know if you guys have ever seen the show Criminal Minds, but she reminds me of Garcia. Like this looks like something Garcia would wear. To me, this is like Garcia fashion choices. I love the kind of like sparkly boots. I love that. The candy striped top with the blue and the maroon. You would think that this is too many colors and that it wouldn't go together, but this works because the blue in the skirt is getting picked up by the blue in her shirt and the blue in her necklace. And it is just all going together, and these are complementary colors. If you notice, the shirt is a multicolored, but it's kind of more muted multicolored. And then it's a bright, vibrant, like royal blue, and then a vibrant sort of maroon, but there are little black accents to kind of tie everything together. And so, yes, this is something that's not really for the faint of heart, I would say, but it is something that is doable, and it looks really nice. If you wanted to make it, like, tone it down a little bit, you could change out the boots for like just black boots, and you could change out the shirt for something, you know, more like maroon, or even like, I would say you could do a black or a beige, like camisole, any of those things, if you wanted to sort of tone down this look. But if you wanted something that's just fun and happy, I think this is awesome. So Terra So Extra, girl, you did a great job. Now this one is Fabulously Stardust. I think that's the name of a, no, that is Fabulously Stardust is the Instagrammer, and she is modeling for Fashion to Figure. So this is a Fashion to Figure outfit, and this is an outfit, like, if you were going on a girls trip and you are the extra one, like you are the one who is super extra, this is what you would wear. You'd wear these knee-high python boots and this surplus blue dress, and you'd have the matching python bag, because these bags, apparently fanny packs are back, and these bags, but it's not your mama's fanny pack. It looks more like a little kind of clutch purse that you wear around your waist so that you have your hands free in the club. And I get that. I don't club anymore. I don't do that because I can't. There's too many people. It's too loud. But if you are a young person and you want to have your hands free, you're going on a girls' night, you're doing whatever it is you're doing, this would be the look that you would go for. Now, if you say maybe didn't want to wear the thigh-high boots, maybe you're just you're not there yet, you're not quite that extra, maybe you could just find a python booty heel to go with these. And then, you know, if it's, say it's the middle of winter and you're cold and you don't like being cold like me, you could wear some black leggings underneath this dress and you could be good to go. So you can, again, a lot of these looks, you can tone them up or you can tone them down. I'm not really sure how you would tone this up. The only thing I could think of is to go maybe heavy on some like heavy gold accessories, like a chain necklace, or just kind of like ramp up the accessories. That's the only place I can see kind of going with this. But, you know, this one I thought was really cute. This is Fluffy and Fabulous. I found it on their page, but the Instagrammer is JenLyn83. And when I look at this picture, I feel like it is Queens chic. So like Queens, New York chic, because she's wearing the shirt that says like Biggie, 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 can't you see? So of course, Biggie Smalls, like the song, you know. Please don't like copyright strike me for that, YouTube. I didn't, but anyways, I'm just reading the shirt, man. Just reading the shirt. So I think the thing that I love the most about this is that this is a good example of mixing casual and sort of more formal pieces together that works. So if you take some distressed jeans, a t-shirt, and then add like a coat like this, and then like the pearl necklaces and the earrings and like the over-the-top accessories, it really does kind of bring everything together. So if you kind of have to, when you're mixing like glam grunge, which is what I would call this, you kind of have to even it out. So for every like glam piece, you want a grunge piece. For every grunge piece, you want a glam piece. So it doesn't really work if you do, like if she were to just wear, you know, a really fancy dress and then like some combat boots. No, that would work too. But I was gonna say a really fancy dress and some combat boots, but like that could work. But there is a wrong way and a right way to do this. And you'll know for you what that is. When you put things together, like sometimes it helps me to like lay an outfit out on like the bed or just kind of like in the closet and like kind of hold it up and be like, is this the vibe I want today? But say you wanted to recreate this look with stuff you already had in your closet, you don't want to go out and buy anything. What you could do is you could find like a concert t-shirt that you have and maybe do like a French tuck into some jeans or into some slacks you have, and then add like a patterned coat like this that you might have lying around, or a pea coat you have, and then add like your most kind of extra accessories and some big like Audrey Hepburn glasses. I think most of us probably have those, but yeah, I just think that this is a really cute look. I think that it's really attainable, and I don't think you would have to, I think most people wouldn't have to go out and buy anything to achieve this look. You probably have most of these pieces already. Again, Jen Lynn 83, and she's in Edmond, Oklahoma here. This is this beautiful orange and white and black and some pink accent sweater. I love this. I also love that she has she's taken like the hipster hat and like given herself some I don't even know, I call them mop earrings because they look like little mops, but they look cute on her. Like, I like it. It's a cute look. And I like how she's kind of like matched her lipstick to the sweater. I really, really appreciate the cohesiveness of this look. And also, I'm actually really happy I found this, because I've been struggling to figure out how to wear, like, I bought a hipster hat like this a while ago. I've been struggling to figure out like how I'm going to wear it. And I finally realized like, oh, I have to like tease out my hair and make it a little bit bigger so that the hat's not kind of like just overwhelming my head. Like, okay, I see that now. But also last night when we were at the company party, like as we were leaving, there was a woman who, so this is a cute outfit, but there is a way to take like a theme and take it from like a theme to a costume. And this woman had done that. She was wearing like a hat like this, but it was more of like a Western style hat. And then she had on like really long sort of like almost like Native American looking earrings, like very, you know, like the beaded earrings that traditionally Native American women would wear. And then she had like a bolo tie, and she had like, you know, the Stetson hat. And oh, and like the feathers, like she had dangly like long feather earrings, like, you know what, so if you saw a person who was trying to dress like Calamity Jane mixed with what she thought Pocahontas looked like, that's what this woman looked like. And it looked too much like a costume, and it looked a little appropriated, a little bit cultural appropriating. And so it's kind of hard to tell, like, where is that line? Where do you go? Like, how can you tell whether you've crossed the line into cultural appropriation or just kind of being inspired by the culture? And so that's kind of like a little harder line to determine. And I would love to know if you are someone who feels like people appropriate your culture, if you are a Native American, or if you're somebody who's from like from a culture who does get that done to their culture all the time. I would love to know like your thoughts about like, where do you think the line gets drawn at cultural appropriation and just kind of being inspired by someone? So I'd love to know. But in any case, Jenlyn 83 is killing it, and I love this. I imagine like if I was a Madison Avenue executive, this is the outfit that I would wear to work every day. It's a beautiful navy cape, like navy cape coat with gold buttons. I am a sucker for anything with gold, metallic, like hardware, anything. Like I love it all. And I love her sort of like purpley, kind of ashy purple hair color. This is from Astra Signature, and it is, I think this is their brand. I think it's a brand page, but it looks absolutely beautiful. I'm not loving the pleather pants. I probably would never wear pleather pants. I've tried them on at Target before. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of the noise they make when I walk. Yeah, so also I'm probably never gonna wear heels again, like as a thing. Just, I feel like heels are dumb, like for me. In photos, I think they look great. Do I think they make clothes look great? Yes, but functionally, I think heels and me, we're just not gonna, we're not gonna get together. We're just not gonna. So, and then the very last thing is this beautiful glam, sparkly, old Hollywood vintage look. It is by Eloquii. We know how I feel about Eloquii. However, I do know that Walmart is making efforts to be better bosses to their people, and that they are working on becoming a more human rights friendly corporation because they're losing money because people like me don't shop there. And like if they did the things that they should do, then I would shop there. Which is why I'm a proud Costco member. So anyway, back to the look. This look is absolutely gorgeous. It's a beautiful old Greta Garbo Hollywood. Love it. This look would be a little bit harder to kind of dupe the vibes of in your closet if you didn't already have vintage pieces. But if you do and you're into vintage, you could take any sort of long sleeve dress and add some sparkle details either with belts or accessories and kind of dupe the look of the dupe the vibe of the look. But if you were specifically looking for vintage and you didn't know where to find it, and you didn't know where to find something like this, uniquevintage.com, again, not sponsored, just I'm a big fan, would have dresses and other things like this. Also, this dress is from Eloquii, so probably from their holiday collection. You also can find a lot of Eloquii pieces on thredup.com, so TREDUP.com. Again, this is not a sponsored video. Believe me, if I ever have a sponsored video, I will shout it from the rooftops because I will be so excited. But this is from the page Shop the Curvy. I'm not sure who they are. I think they're a brand page, or yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe they're another style page. If they are, I should have done more homework, but I didn't, because I'm trying to film this on Saturday and make sure to get it edited on Sunday morning. So that's how I would dupe the look of this vibe, because this is really that kind of Greta Garbo sort of 1940s look, and it's a very specific look. It's pretty specific, and if you don't have the cuts and the pleats and the things, you're not going to have the same sort of look and vibe. So this is one where you might have to go out and purchase something, unless you have, you know, something that's already in your closet. I would say even a dress from like the 1950s, like a more like Christian Dior inspired dress, even though the skirt might be a little bit more full, would also work if you just wanted sort of like a vintage vibe. So if you're just looking for a vintage vibe, something with long sleeves, like a mermaid sort of bodice that was, you know, kind of skimmed your hips, that could be really, that could dupe the vibes very, very well in this. But yeah, so lovelies, those were the 7 styles that I thought you could steal from these Instagrammers. And I want to know in the comments down below what styles you're really interested in. Are you interested in doing like more modest styles, because the modest trend is pretty big in 2020, and like, is that something you're interested in, or are you a like let it all hang out kind of person? Let me know in the comments down below. If you're more modest, like put the prayer hands emoji. If you're the let it all hang out, give me the devil emoji. So I love all of you, and I hope you have an amazing Sunday.